This is D, and let's dress for life. That's what's up. As you look at this video that's up here, you see a brother in the bed of a female, and she's upset because he pissed her bed. But did he really piss her bed? My thought is no. Not because I think it's a fake video. And even if it were a fake video, the situation is something that's played out time and again. And that is, brothers wake up maybe in the middle of the night, or maybe early in the morning, or what have you. They wake up after falling asleep and they think that they pissed themselves. But they're like, no, I couldn't have pissed myself. But what happened is they had what's called night sweats. And what is this night sweat about? This night sweat is about these brothers who are in the stuff. They've been in the war zone of life. They've been in the battlefield of life. Whether you're talking about the United States military's global war on terrorism, shucks, even if you're talking about police officers who are in some stuff, or maybe even brothers in economically depressed neighborhoods, soldiers in the army, like I said, police officers, brothers who are caught up in the criminal justice system. These guys have been in some stuff, and they've seen some stuff, and they've suppressed that stuff. They might be dealing with depressing and distressing memories. And what do? They try to avoid it by running and gunning. They're distracting themselves during the day and during the night. Some of them try to do highly productive activities, and sadly, some of them try to get involved in highly destructive activities. But whatever the case, anything is better than dealing with those memories. And as you look at that video, you see up there's some bottles. In fact, Sister made mention of it. And you have many brothers who are like, you know what, I need to get some sleep. And what do? If they don't just fall off after keeping themselves awake for several days, they fall off after putting something down. And that doesn't even help much. But that's the only way that they know to get a good night's rest. You're going to have to deal with that stuff. You're going to have to deal with the emotions. Because and you're gonna maybe you even have to deal with those memories, because unfortunately, just like that nagging female, that's what memories are like. Memories are like that nagging female. They're coming at you. Hey, you ready to deal with me? You better be ready to deal with it. And let's just, I'm not even going to dealing with the memories, but what I will deal with right now, what we will deal with right now, is dealing with the emotion of it all. And how can you deal with that? Number one, you need to get a great stress management plan in place. Above all, you need to get a great stress management plan in place. Whether you're going to deal with the memory or whether you're just going to deal with the emotion, you need to get a great stress management plan in place, because those stress hormones are jumping up in your system. Whether you're talking about the cortisol or the adrenaline or the norepinephrine, those stress hormones are jumping in the system, and they're not supposed to be in the system but for a few minutes, no more than a few days. If they're in there longer than 72 hours or something like that, they start breaking the body down, and they will break you down. So you need to get a great stress management plan in place. Oh, did somebody say de-stress method? Ha ha! Going with your bad self. But another thing, you need to incorporate those strategies in the daily of your life. And I'm going to hit you with the story about in the daily in a few minutes. And number three, you need to know that you're doing those activities as methods of managing the messiness of life. I know I'm going to hit you with this story, but before I hit you with this story, I really want to encourage you to like, subscribe, comment, share. Also, click the notification bell so you can be notified of our next video. And of course, go to www.destressmethod.com for more resource information. Let me hit you with this story real quick. This was several years ago. Brother was going through some stuff. and didn't have good stress management skills in place. But once brother put these stress management skills into place, they made a world of difference. And this brother kept those stress management skills in place even on the good days. And it really paid off, and he knew why he was doing it. I know I'm talking in the third person. He knew what he was doing, and he knew why he was doing it, and they really did help. And then one day it happened. Here was some crazy news. But what did brother do? Brother knew why he was using those stress management strategies, those productive stress management strategies. And as soon as that occurred, packed his bags up, shut down the office, and started employing those stress management strategies. Even worked to employ them several days in a row so he could get his head right and so that he could be okay, even though the things around him weren't okay. Good times are coming, bad times are coming. Just work through them so that you can be stronger as a result of the bad times, and so that you can be that much more empowered when other bad times come. Else you will be dealing with night sweats, night terrors, and just a whole bunch of mess. Well, that's all we got for now. This is D, and Let's Stress for Life. That's what's up. Peace.